Alright guys, CortieHD here. This is my first commentary. It's a game of ground war domination on jungle. As this is my first commentary, I'm going to start off by talking about how I got into COD and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. But first of all, let's go over my class setup. And my class setup is... just waiting for it to prepare. My class setup is M16 with red dot sight, which I think is a very, very good gun. Not used that much, but I think it's a good gun. Secondary, the M9, whatever it is, handgun. That's very good. With extended mag, it's very good. It's got a decent bit of range on it for a handgun, I feel. Perk 1, hardline. Just thought I'd use it for this game, to be honest, because I'm trying to get it in pro and it's one of the easiest and quickest to get in pro, so I was using it for this. Sleight of hand, that's pretty standard. I use that for pretty much every class I use. Perk 3, hacker, I believe. Perk 3s are all a bit pointless, to be honest, none of them are that great. Ninjas, useless. And yeah, the green perk I either use is hacker or what's the other one? Can't think of it now. Tactical mask. I use that quite a bit for headquarters. You know, quite a few people using over. Kill streaks are a care package, which I don't really use, to be honest. Attack helicopter and chopper gunner. Which is a 4, 6, and 8 setup, which is, you know, it's pretty good. Anyone can get those kill streaks if they play the right way and do the right things. And I start off this game, normal game of domination, you know, get your A flag, try and get your B flag, get them in a spawn trap, get your flags and get your defends, get your captures. But the way this game sort of pans out is, I don't get that many captures and I get a lot of defends, but that's not in the way I'd like it to be, you know. I was lucky in this case that I had a team that would work with me and they were capturing flags, which meant me to kill streak for. Basically, I didn't go out to do that, but that's what ended up happening. So yeah, how I got into Call of Duty and YouTube. I started off on COD 5, never played COD 4. I have now, obviously, you know, bought it and borrowed it off mates, whatnot. It's a good game, but I started off on COD 5 and, you know, no one really sniped on COD 5 today. No one really done anything on COD 5 towards the YouTube sort of thing. It was just all a bit spray from the hip of the game, weren't it, you know? It was a good game. I enjoy COD 5, you know, I've still got it now and again now when we go online. There's hardly anyone on it, but, you know, it's only just good fun. You know, that's how I think a game should be, because, you know, yes, it was gun on gun, but yeah, admittedly the gun on gun was MP40 on MP40, but, you know, it was a fun game to me. I'm glad they brought the zombies back into Black Ops, because, you know, I love zombies. Zombies is awesome. Then MW2 was sort of my first sniping game. Around the time I got MW2, so sort of the same time I got COD 4 as well. So, for me to get to where I am at sniping, I've only done that on MW2, you know, it's a bit of a bullshit game to learn to snipe on, isn't it? Bit of a tap L1, tap R1, and you've scoped in and scoped out in half a second, but, you know, I liked MW2, you know, for all the faults, yes it was shit, but it was a fun game to play, you know, get with your mates, get the party, all get riot shields out, you know, have a laugh. Yeah, it was annoying for everyone else, but, you know, it's a laugh at the end of the day, end of the day, you know, why do it if you're not having fun? Why play it if you're not having fun? So that's what I've been trying to do on Black Ops. That's why I haven't posted any videos. You know, I've been playing for fun, playing with my mates, just playing a bit of, you know, a bit of everything, free for all, dom search, you know, having fun. Then I got into YouTube around about 6 months ago, maybe. I got Dazzle. And I did a channel, you know, my mate got on and we were sort of like just, you know, doing what to do, you know, these shit little videos to start off with. I got about like 50 subs on the channel, and then me, my mate, another mate, and like an online sort of mate started up like a clan channel that got about 100 subs. And then from that channel I went to CortieHD, which is what I'm on now, which is nearly got 900 now. And I got a PVR, God, how long ago? Months ago, you know, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 months ago, I don't know. No, I said about 5 months ago maybe, yeah, about 5 months. And, you know, I just make videos for fun, you know, I don't try anything too hard, I don't spend hours and hours and hours putting time into things, which I probably should if I want to, like, do things and get you lot subbing to me more, but, you know, I'm going to start making a lot more videos now, because I'm enjoying Black Ops. It's a fun game to play, you know. There's not that many faults in it. Yeah, there's the RCXD car, there's still new tunes, but, you know, over, in general, I'd say it's a fun game to play. Air support can be shot down quickly. Next thing I'm going to talk about is my two favourite guns aren't used on the game. My two favourite guns are the M16 and the MP5K. Both guns that are on COD 4, and they're both amazing guns in my opinion. No one uses M16 at all, no one. I think it's a really good gun, you know. I'm level 20 at the minute. I was like 17 when I filmed this game, level 17, and I've got like 200 kills with it already. It's amazing, you know. It's one and a half first kill, especially with the red dot. I think there's sort of like one of those little silly glitch things that it slightly ups the power on it. But I think it's a really good gun, you know. It's got good range, it's good at close range. And then my second favourite gun, the MP5K, fucking amazing, you know. Put a silencer on it, it's got a lot of range, it's tidy, doesn't spray too bad, you know. Burst fire at range, it's good, I like it. It's close range, hold down, you're there fucked, you know. Really good gun to use, I like it. At this point in the game, I'm sort of just got my second chopper gunner, and I'm like dominating this bit. It's like my favourite spawn trap in the whole of Black Ops. You get A and B domination on jungle, and they just spawn in that like bunker area, like round the corner, and their only way out, if they come towards you or they go to the right, they still have to pass through you. So, you know, this is an amazing place to pick up loads of kills, rack up kill streaks, and, you know, take a game, and as long as your teammates are keeping A and B, you can rack up kill streaks and get your air support up and get loads of kills, which is what I end up doing here. And I'm a bit mad at this point because some of the teams sort of captured A, and I was a bit C-sorry, and I was a bit like, what are you doing? But luckily enough, because there's another primary, they got it back, so we could keep them in spawn trap. And now we've got A as well. At this point, I get back in my chopper gunner, and I'm 46-4 with 1 capture and I think it was 4 defends maybe. And I'm on the mic trying to get my team to get back on A. But I defend B here whilst my team cap A, then I keep them in the C spawn trap. C is the best end, so you can get someone in a spawn trap at A, but C is a lot easier. There's only 2-3 ways out, and those ways are very narrow. And if they don't spawn in the bunker, they spawn down in the marshland, like sort of where I'm about to go with my chopper gunner now. And if they're spawning down there, they'll most likely go round the rock, big like boulder mountain rock thing, and run towards B, which means if you're in that hut above B, you can got a nice sideline down there and you can just pick them off down that way. Then you can place your other person on the barrels where I was. That way, you know, you're not going to lose B, you have your other teammates cap A and you can get loads of kills. This chopper gunner does pretty well. I'm 63 for 4 at this point. Rest of the game I don't do too well. You know, they get their air support up, and they get us in a bit of a situation. I think it was care packages, I'm not sure. But they get their air support up, and I die a few times. The whole team dies a few times, but you know, we take it forward, get the win. But yeah, I didn't say equipment, did I? Equipment. I'm using a motion sensor. Now, in my opinion, that is the best equipment by a mile. Claymores, yeah, they're good. There's nothing wrong with them. But, you know, I'd rather have a motion sensor. You can pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. Yeah, but it's like having a constant UAV within like 30 metres of you. You know, it can stay there for a whole game as long as none of them shoot it. Great piece of kit, I love it. It's the only real equipment I will use. As I said, this is where I died. Most of my deaths come in like the next minute and a half. I hope it was a fun game for you to watch. I will post games where I do better and more, to capture the objective more, you know, capture more fags, get more defends, maybe play a bit of headquarters, maybe a bit of demolition, play games that people don't have to play and use guns that people don't use. I'll also do videos where I don't do that well, and I'll go over it and show you why I didn't do well and the bad decisions and the good decisions I made maybe. You know, give me your feedback on what you want. What, you know, maybe send me some classes. I'll give them a go, see if I can get decent gameplay for you with them. Or if I get a bad gameplay with them, I'll say why. You know, tell me what you want and I'll do it. That's been said before, but I actually will. Coming towards the end of the game now, hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Sorry if I feel like I sound like a bit of a twat. I've got a cold, so you know my nose is a bit bunged up. But at the end of the game, we win. So you know, it's good. Watch the rest of the game and enjoy it. Thanks.
Ready for direction. Show us where you want it. Losing A. Friendly care package on the way. Care package ready for delivery. Mark the DZ. Friendly care package inbound. Friendly care package on the way. Heads up, enemy RCXD spotted. Friendly RCXD deployed. Friendly RCXD deployed. Enemy spy plane incoming. Mission accomplished. Good work.